cramp in my arm or something.
We're recording.
I know.
Okay.
Hurt.
Hi, guys. My voice is like really cracky. Let me try that again. Hi, guys.
Now you sound like a man. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Inspired Nerds. I'm Steve.
So, we decided to talk about teachers this week since we've been going to school for the past 3 weeks, and we're assuming that most of you went back to school anyway, too, within probably about a week or two difference of us.
But I mean, even if you're not in school, you can relate because I'm pretty sure everybody has had to go to school.
Even if you dropped out or something, you know.
Yeah, you've had to.
You probably hate school more than we do. Although we do justice. Get more of our bodies.
That sounded really weird.
We don't want to just stare at a wall. A green, fabulous wall, do you?
Right in the middle of my forehead. Look at it. Look at it.
Okay, so let's get on to the teachers before we start talking about random things. So I'm really pissed right now because school-related topic isn't really working out. Alright, so types of teachers.
I think he sold it. Very strange cars.
That's not the type of teacher. But we have crazy teachers. Like that one Spanish teacher. Not the one that we had, but what other people had. She would like try to hook people up with each other, and it was. I'm glad I didn't remember.
She would literally give people compositions and not help them with them at all.
Well, me and my friend Ash, the one that we do game night recordings with, we were walking down the hallway one day, and we decided to kick each other in the butt, like several times walking to our classes.
That's normal.
And she like stops us, and she's like, "Why are you doing that? You're like animals. You're like horses." And she's like, "You're acting like horses." And she's like, "You pretty girls, why are you doing this?" And me and Ashley like looked at each other because it's ironic that I do ride horses, and we just start laughing.
Oh yeah.
She always like will tell me like, "Why you're like pretty? Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, "I don't even know you. Go away." Oh my god. Okay.
And then we have teachers that think they are the best teachers in the world.
Like our math teacher 2 years ago.
Or my government teacher that she has this year. He would walk in class every day and say, "Please bow your heads and pray for my blessing." How?
He loves our class. So
yeah, he loves our class
it's a little
too.
different.
Okay, he would get mad at me for drawing while we were taking notes. Yet I took notes. I did everything right. I would ask questions. Yet people were on their phones, texting, not paying attention. Did you get mad at them? Nope.
Alright, we have like 11 kids in our class, so he has no reason to get mad at us. Then we have the teachers that are lazy and don't feel like teaching, don't feel like helping you. They don't help you with your questions, and which is kind of the same thing as our math teacher that one time that we both hate so much. Like they just give you busy work.
I asked him a question. He yelled at me.
He did me too. He's like, because we were taking a quiz and we didn't like learn this stuff very well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, "You should know that. Go back." And then I got them all right. So it's like, screw you, sucker. Oh, I found it really funny because my cousin was telling me about her math teacher for geometry and how he sucks and all that. So I'm like, "What is his name?" And she told me his name. I'm like, "Oh my god, that's the exact same last name that my math teacher had." So we thought it was the same person, but my math teacher is still at my school, sadly. I see him every morning, walking down the hallway.
He's in our classroom today.
So annoying. He's like,
Yes.
I just hate his presence.
Going back to
Oh my god.
talking still about this teacher. Teachers that always try and be funny. and they really aren't. He would make jokes every day. I'd walk into class and I was sick. He's like, "Did you leave the window open? An influenza?"
He told me that the one time. I was like so sick, I didn't understand it. And everybody's like, "Don't listen to him." I'm just like, what?
What's next?
Then you have teachers that yell at you for mistakes they have made. Like our Spanish teacher last year.
Yep.
She would talk to us first she wouldn't start the class until probably like 10-15 minutes in. Then she would tell us about her Chinese neighbor or something.
And then she would talk to us about how it was our fault that class time was wasted because
we were talking. And we didn't know Spanish very well because she didn't teach it to us because she was so busy talking. And when we didn't understand it and we're behind her other class, she got mad and then just preached to us some more.
Yep. We were like her favorite students in the class, which is really funny because
we made fun of her all the time.
Yeah, we weren't.
We hated her.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so funny. We're like, our lockers are all the way down at the other end of the school. Can we leave early?
Yeah, we'll be
We just wanted to leave like 2 minutes earlier, maybe
like
even
10
more.
minutes.
Oh my god, she like waved to us, and I'm like, I think we're supposed to leave.
Alright, and then there's teachers that try and be your best friend. I mean, sometimes it's cool if teachers like try and like, I don't know how to phrase it, like,
I know what you mean, like,
yeah,
they try to speak to you more like you're their equal, kind of. At the same time, it gets those kids that are annoying to be more annoying.
But some teachers, they have their illness, so some teachers are very good with that.
Usually it's the English teachers, I find, that are more like that. They're more, like, not necessarily socially connected, but they know more about our generation, so I feel like they're able to communicate better with us.
Someone in my math class said that they feel like English teachers talk to them like little kids, but I think that's just, like, normal English classes. I mean, we're in honors.
I'm not in honors.
Yeah, I'm in honors, so I mean, it's
our
like,
English teacher last year called us the primate class.
He was a good teacher, though.
Oh, yeah, I loved him. He was, like, my favorite English teacher of all time.
Harsh. It was just, like, teasing.
No, but he compared us to, like, the theory of evolution. Some of us are, like, bacteria or prokaryotic cells, while some are, like, monkeys and higher developed organisms. And one girl didn't know what classified a mammal or something. And she didn't know what opposable thumbs was either, so it was...
Oh, come on, look at her.
It was... I think she was a senior. And she was in 11th grade English, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and then there's just some that'll, like, try and do it too much, and it's just... Like,
or are too funny, kind of. Not necessarily too funny, but try to be too funny.
Yeah,
but they're just, like, sitting there, like...
You know.
No. Our chemistry teacher will talk to us about his pink laced panties with the hearts on the side of them. Does he tell you that he has the periodic table of elements tattooed on the small of his back?
No.
He tells us that too. He'd be like, you could find the periodic table of elements in your assignment notebook, in the back of the book, and tattooed on the small of my back. And we thought he was serious for a minute. So we're all just, like, staring at him, like, oh my god, this guy is crazy. And he's like, I was just kidding.
Yeah, when he was talking to us about the scientific method, that's when he brought up the pink lace panties with a heart on them.
Hearts on the side.
Yeah.
And he would do, like, the motion, too.
The hearts on the side. But, yeah, he's going through the steps, and he was saying his experiment was if he wears those panties, it makes it rain. Yeah, the weather becomes rainy or something.
Then he was saying how he's like, I'm going to wear these panties for a month without washing them because maybe that's part of the theory. And then my English teacher...
Oh, maybe we'll start showering, or maybe showering affects it too.
He didn't say anything about that. He just said not washing them. Then my English teacher walks in, she's like, you wear the same underwear without washing it? She's like so confused. And he was trying to explain it to her, but it was really funny. And then this other teacher came in and just, like, stared. Like, he was trying to talk to one of the students, but he didn't want to awkwardly interrupt the class, so he just, like, stood there. What other kind of teachers are there? I thought my stomach was growling for a second, but it was a car that passed by. I have a dry mouth.
Me too. I threw my chapstick.
We have crazy teachers like our astronomy teacher too.
Didn't we ever say that?
No,
Yes, we did.
But we didn't give examples of that crazy. This is beyond crazy. This is like mega, mega, mega crazy.
She tried to get her snake to bite her just so the class can watch.
And then this little girl got bit by it today and started bleeding, and she screamed bloody murder. My God. Like, the whole class, like, turned and was like, oh my God, did somebody get shot or something?
Okay, that's partially her fault because
the teacher said.
She was holding another snake, and the teacher said not to go near the other snake that was on the table. And she did, and what do you know? She got bit. I mean,
I kind of didn't feel bad because she always was, like, holding the snakes with, like, one hand while, like, she gives us popsicles, too. Like, this is the worst teacher I think I've ever had in my entire life. Besides that math teacher.
She fed a snake on a table and didn't even wash the table.
Not on any specific table. On the front row table that a kid was actually sitting at.
And she didn't wash it. She put a dead mouse on the table.
And she was playing with the snake, too, as she was feeding it. It was really disturbing. And then another snake pooped on the table. I don't think that was the same day, but it was not too long ago. Thank you.
Yep.
Remember, it pooped, and then the snake that bit the girl today, it wouldn't move after it bit her. So the one kid that it had pooped on while he was holding it, it was like, it's pooping, because he said it would hold still before it pooped.
Oh. I was confused. I'm like, what? When he shouted that.
He didn't say that word for word, but I'm not going to say what he said. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out just what he said. I can't really think of any other kinds of teachers. But if you have a teacher that we haven't named, or you would like to share some of your bad teacher experiences, feel free to let us know. You know, we never really covered any of the good teachers that we had either. Ew, that sounded like you threw up in your mouth, did you?
No.
That was disgusting.
That was really weird.
It was like foamy or phlegmy or something. I thought you were going to throw up.
That was really weird. It almost like it tickles.
It sounded like a pink burp to me.
It wasn't. Okay.
So yeah, let us know about your teacher experiences, and everything.
I taste my Hot Pocket.
Yeah.
I'm hyper.
Yeah, I can tell.
I didn't get any sleep last night.
Dude, I went to bed at like 12:30. I drew a picture of PewDiePie.
Oh, I gotta see it.
Okay.
So I went to bed.
I went to beauty bed.
I tried to stay asleep and bed at the same time. I went to bed at 11:30, and then during the middle of the night, my brain just went haywire. I woke up, and I didn't wake up, but I was still sleeping, and I was just thinking about so much, and
I didn't color it, but that's pretty much what it is.
And show it.
I don't want to show it. It's weird. I'll just post it
really
later.
Hyper, so yeah.
I'll send it and then put it like above my face or something as I'm talking right now. Because I can do that with my cool technology. Because you have freaking Movie Maker. I have $70 like editing software. That's amazing.
Okay, I have Pinnacle 12, which was probably about $200. My dad bought it, but that was years ago, and I can't even do a freaking webcam. And it takes longer than Windows Movie Maker to use.
Have you ever just had it where you had to poop and then you didn't have to poop because your mind got preoccupied and then you had to poop like really bad? It's like an astronomy class. I had to poop
How'd this go from teachers to burps to poop?
Really bad. We're not normal, guys.
Don't tell anyone.
I usually will talk to my parents about my bowel movements while we're in restaurants, and people probably think we're insane. We talk about pubic hairs, and it's so weird. Like, our waiter's probably like, what? What did you and your parents talk
We
about?
usually don't talk about anything. We just sit there, just depressed and.
Usually to make my stepdad uncomfortable too, we'll talk about our periods to him. And we'll be like gagging. It's awesome.
I remember in biology, it was us two and then one other girl, and when it came time to learn about hormones, like when our teacher
there.
oh my gosh, the boys, it was probably so awkward. It was probably awkward for our teacher too, since we were the only girls. I mean, it wasn't that in-depth. It was more like hormones and stuff like that, but still, some topic was brought up. You could sense the heavy awkwardness in the room.
You can tell, like, if it was a different teacher, it'd be completely different. But he's, like, so, like...
He's a teddy bear.
Yeah. That sounds weird to you, probably, but he's, like, this huge guy, but he's, like, so nice and so sweet that you just think of him as, like, a teddy bear.
Yeah.
I miss him so much.
No.
I wish I could have ate it, but I did not want to be with that kid. No.
What?
I didn't want to be with that kid. No, not again. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you do.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it.
Well, you can tell me after we stop. Alright, you should probably end it here.
I think my mom's home now.
Yeah. For that reason, plus we have to record a video for tomorrow.
We're going to have some lasagna for dinner.
Oh my gosh, that Hot Pocket, I keep tasting it. Okay, I ate a Hot Pocket. I don't know what flavor it was, but I think it was like some kind of chili thing with it had pepperoni and stuff in it. And then I had cookie afterwards, like those sugar cookies with all the frosting on top. And then my mouth tasted like raspberry iced tea.
I had a muffin and pepperoni.
So we should probably end it here. Bye.
Ew. I have snot in my throat now. Yeah, no. No. I accidentally did that to my cousin one time. It did not go as expected.